Hi, Aries. How are you? Hope you're well. Okay, so Aries, this is a reading for the week of the 28th of August. And to start with, we're going to look at what's been going on for you, what's been happening. Then we'll look at the week of the 28th of August. We'll look at what the challenges might be, what might be coming in to help you. And if you do enjoy this, Aries, please like and subscribe. Thank you. I'm really grateful. All right, let's get going. What's been happening for you, Aries? What's the energy that you've been in? And we've got the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Interesting, Aries. It feels like, for some, maybe you're leaving somewhere and you're trying to do it very quietly and discreetly. And, maybe moving into a new opportunity that feels like maybe a startup or a new business, a new enterprise, a new workplace, something. So, obviously, there's a general, and it may or may not resonate. But that's what I'm feeling with this. It's like you're trying to sort of not take what you can, but salvage what you can, or take the lessons you've learned, and you're just moving very quietly as you leave somewhere. And then the Three of Pentacles says there's a new beginning here, and it feels like others are coming in to help you. And there's a unknown potential and possibility with this new beginning. That's what I can see in those cards. So, the week of the 28th of August, what shows up here? Five of Wands, the World, yeah. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, nice. A whole lot, but the Death card's upright, so I'm going to take that. Okay, so the week of the 28th. So the Five of Wands feels to me like a group of work colleagues or business network people. Maybe it's the energy of the others that are around you with this Three of Pentacles, where it feels like you're all quite equal, but also all quite different. So there's a feeling of not agitation, but more like high energy. We could do this. No, we could do that. Oh, we could do this. Or what about that? And it feels like it's got a lot of energy and enthusiasm and kind of firing on all cylinders. And the World card says there's a chapter that has now come to a completion, a cycle, which lines up with that Seven of Swords about you leaving somewhere. And it's a chapter that's closed. And it feels like it's done quite neatly, is what I want to say. Because the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles does feel like you get news of a new opportunity coming in. Something of enormous value to you is what I can see, Aries. And it does feel like a new beginning, a new opportunity. And, I feel like it's almost sort of like you had to leave or finish the other before this comes in. It's kind of a little bit blurry in parts, but that's the energy of it. And the Death card says that, yeah, there's an ending here as you move then forward into the new, which lines up with the World card, which lines up with the Seven of Swords, which lines up with the new of the Three of Pentacles. So you're in this transition place, Aries, is what I can see in these cards, of leaving behind the old in whatever aspect. And of course, these are general, so it's may or may not resonate, but also it's going to be a different story for everyone. It could be a workplace, whatever the dynamic is. But it's like you're leaving something behind, finishing off something, closing a chapter, transitioning over. Then there's this news of a new opportunity. And the Death card says, it's the end of the old, moving forward in towards the new. But how are we going to do this? How are you going to deal with it? Are you full of open-hearted, here we go? Or which the other cards here would suggest you are. Sometimes, though, with the Death card, when there's change happening, sometimes we kind of go, oh no, I don't want to look, I don't want to look. And we know it's happening, but we kind of, do that a little bit. We resist. But I don't get a sense of resistance here. I get that you're actually, quite happily moving forward into this, although it's been a little tricky. Leaving's been a little bit tricky, but you're ready. And there's people around you supporting you and helping you, I feel. So what comes in to help you? What comes in to help Aries? The Strength card. Yeah. Not surprised to see that. It does feel big, and it feels like maybe you do need your courage and your strength, which of course you would do anyway, Aries. That goes without saying for you. Queen of Wands. Again, that's fire energy. Five of Swords, yeah. The Star. And the Tower. Oh my gosh. I have to do one more because I never leave a Tower. Okay. King of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. And underneath the Emperor. There you are in your own reading, Aries, in your full power. It's a power blast happening here. I feel it's like you've had to maneuver. You've had to work out how you're doing this according to these cards. And it's just the Seven of Swords and the Death card feel like you've kind of tiptoed gently as you've exited. What's helping you is strength. You're facing this, you're dealing with it head on. And the Queen of Wands also says there's an absolute confidence, self-confidence and power in how you're operating and listening to your intuition. This Five of Swords, my sense is you're this character in the front. It's like, don't mess with me. I'm standing my ground. I'm holding my truth. I'm arguing for myself. I'm very ready to win this challenge, is what I can see here, because this is you moving towards something you've had as a hope or a dream, I feel, Aries. The Star card is very much about listening to what was deep in your heart. What is it that you've dreamt of? Because the sudden Tower energy is something sudden and unexpected coming in that can be an absolute game changer, and where the old structure comes down and you're right at the beginning building this new structure. So it's like, you're ready is what I feel. And when this happens, the Tower can be like something someone says, an idea, an event, a person, but it's got the potential to be an absolute game changer. And the King of Pentacles following it is just beautiful, because you could have an earth sign person around you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but the King of Pentacles is abundant. They're wealthy, they're generous, there's an abundance. Very, very masterful energy of the financial and practical aspects. So it's like you're getting out of somewhere to build something new that you've always wanted to do, and you're closing off an old chapter and moving into this new, and it's taking you facing things and stepping into your power, which you happily are doing, I see here. You're ready to stand your ground and fight for what it is you want, is what I can see in these cards. Wow, Aries. Okay, so I'm just going to close your reading out with a message from Spirit. Yep, Three of Swords. You're healing any old thinking that's caused you emotional pain. You're healing it now. It's like, and I feel like that sits in right at the start, whatever it was that went on there. Because the High Priestess says you're very strong, very independent, you're listening to your intuition, and you are moving forward with this sort of, there's a couple of cards here that are talking about this sort of divine inner, divine guidance, inner knowing, strength, listening to your soul. but you're really, showing here as in your power. Wow, Aries, have a fabulous week. It looks like you're about to. Bye from me, and I'll see you next week.